You know what they say about Thursday nights? It's must-see TV. And if you were a fan of the 80s must-see TV, I guess that would have been The Cosby Show, Family Ties, Cheers, and then Night Court, then perhaps Saint Elsewhere. And then in the 90s, it would have been, was Friends on first? I think Friends was on first. And then it was, I don't remember what was on after Friends. And then like Seinfeld would come on at 8, and then something else in there. Anyway, so talking about old TV. Tuesday nights on ABC, that's where it was at back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. You got a little Happy Days, then Laverne and Shirley, and you'd get Three's Company, which was obviously the spark that lit the Friends fuse in some ways. I know that Jen would be like, "Oh, come on now," but you know. Three's Company was a great show. Anyways, here we are. It is that time again, and it is going to be a fun show after I felt I did a very, very, very poor show last night. So I apologize for that. I'm full of zingers today, and that's the candy zingers. No, I don't even know if that would be a great name for a candy. Is there a candy named Zingers?
I think so.
Anyways, to my left is they call her Daylight. They call her also Amanda. Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
And then to my left is they call her Sally K Shadows, and that is Casey. And Casey's a little under the weather, but she's fighting along here. So that's the good news when it comes to Casey. She's a rock and roll clown, and she was just giving me some advice on how to the gateway songs to listen to for falling in reverse. And Ronnie Radke's the guy's name, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Very nice. And Casey was talking about, I never know how to end my videos when we do videos in the store. And I said, you need to end it with "Call me, Ronnie." So there you go. Anyways, here we are. We do this every Monday. No, rewind. We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. That is, 7 p.m. Eastern. Fancy. And then 6 Central, 5 Mountain Time Zone, which was where Arizona is right now. And then 4 on the West Coast. And there you go. Hopefully those winds die down, and already a huge amount of damage there, which is very, very, very unfortunate in the Los Angeles, Los Angeles and the greater Los Angeles area there. So anyways, we always do one crate every night of brand new vinyl. This is brand new vinyl that just arrived today, courtesy of our favorite UPS driver of all time. Although I would argue with him, he's the second greatest UPS driver of all time, because you always want to be the second greatest. You just never want to be the greatest, because then it's just too much pressure. But brand new vinyl, this is always first come, first serve. This is the encore crate tonight, and that is first come, first serve. And this is the So Choice crate tonight. And this stuff is, if multiple people are interested in the same record, what do? We say, oh, you get a chance to bid on it if you want. If you don't want to bid on it, that's cool as well, too. So, that's kind of what's going on tonight. And I don't really have any other announcements to go. I'm going to try to post a video tomorrow of some of the really killer stuff we have coming up next week. Not that we don't have killer stuff tonight. I like to think some of it's killer, especially a lot of the new vinyl, and then a large handful of the So Choice crate stuff. We call it the So Choice crate because Ferris Bueller would say in the bathroom at Chez L'Eloise or whatever in Chicago, if you have the means, it is So Choice. At least we like to think some of the stuff in here is So Choice. So there you go. Definitely rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. I don't even know what that means, Katie. Katie, you're unique, and I love that. That's something weird that I would say. So there you go. And then, of course, Jen back at Command HQ. So hey, Jen, how you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good night. Our niece is en route. I think they're past Albuquerque now, and they're headed finally to Arizona, and they'll get a chance to see my niece and her husband, Stephen. And then I think they're here a couple weeks, and they head to Temple, Texas, where he's being reassigned from Fairbanks to Temple. So by the time they make it here to the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, Arizona tonight, They'll have traveled 4,000 miles by car with 3 dogs and a cat as well in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Oofda.
And all the stuff too.
Well, yeah. Well, the Army is shipping a lot of that, so there you go. All right, I'm going to say hello to everybody, and we'll get started. Tito is first tonight. Anna has been dethroned. Anna is dethroned. Tito is here. All right, Tito. Tito's the big winner tonight. Jenny's also hanging out with us. Hey, Jenny. Katie, Donna as well. Hey, Donna. Douglas. I don't recognize Douglas's name. Am I crazy or am I crazy? We always love making new friends, Douglas. So thanks for hanging out with us. If you don't have an account with us, you can just head to rockthistownrecords.com. Create an account by clicking the little person in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, whether you're on a phone or on a phone or a computer. And then all we need is a first name, last name. That's, of course, if you just want to hang out and watch, that's fine too. Some people like to lurk, like our friend Ivor. If you're out there tonight, Ivor. And then just all you need is the first name, last name, email address, and then shipping address, unless you're local, of course. Then we don't need that. And maybe it was you, Douglas, that I talked to today. I know I talked to somebody today. Esther's hanging out with us as well. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Best to Amy as well. Richard, also Mark. Good to see you, Mark. And then Paul, Jimmy. Hey, all 7 inches of snow here in Oklahoma, not normal. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that doesn't sound very normal. So, but snow is fun. I love the snow. And the good news in Oklahoma, it's going to melt. So there you go. Jason also hanging out with us. Richard. Dolly Madison Cakes had singers. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. Very cool. Very cool. And then Jorge, good to see you. Denise as well. Very nice. And Adam hanging out with us. Very nice, Adam. Thank you. Santiago, Katie, of course, mentioned. George, and whoops. Oh, there's more. I haven't seen the rest of them. T-Rex hanging out with us as well. And Andrew, hey Andrew, how you doing? Rebecca, very nice. Hope they don't miss that left turn in Albuquerque. Well, it's going to be a right turn actually because they're coming to Arizona. So, but yeah, they're going to have to drive back through. They may take the 10 actually out of Tucson into Texas. Oh, that's a long drive through West Texas. And then hey Chris, been a while since I've seen you. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. And Douglas did start one today. Very nice. And now I see Tito on top of mine, Anna. So I'm just saying. But you're second. And then Christy also. Hey, very cool. Good to see you hanging out as well, Christy. And Manuel as well. And Hector. Can't forget about Hector. So there you go. All right, let me get started. Let me pull something at random here. Let's pull, why not, a Journey record. This is Escape. It is $19. And this has, it's a VG++ copy. The cover's pretty good, I got to say. There's a little wear along the spine, but not too bad. And a little wear on the corners. Don't Stop Believing, obviously, is on here. Stone in Love, Who's Crying Now? Keep on Running, They Still Ride. Open Arms, obviously, Don't Stop Believing. A monster of a song there. So that is the first one. Neil Schon, Steve Perry, Jonathan Cain, and company. Getting us started. I think that's actually the classic lineup with Scott Smith and Ross Valerie as well. So not too shabby. Oh, a reminder, we got those 4 wall records that we've had for a little bit of while now. I'm going to try to find a new home for them. So why not try to find a new home for this one right now? So this one is still sealed. It's gold foil numbered, limited to 1,000. It's the Succession soundtrack. We did have this as at $249, which is what we feel is the market value for it, but it's now $79 if anybody's interested in this. A great show, obviously. One of the Culkins, I forget his Culkin. I forget what that Culkin's name is. Oh, there's, speaking of Ferris Bueller, there's Cameron. Let my Cameron go. Anyways, what number is this? This is number 520, and it's on money green vinyl. So this is the one that Amanda thinks is not going to sell tonight, so we'll see. But we'll see. There you go. But it's $79 and it's still sealed and it is limited to 1,000. And there you go. It's numbered at 520. It's got the great Succession title theme, among other stuff. So I guess if you if you're counting your greenbacks one night, you could put this record on, and it would be a good theme song, I guess you could say. So there you go. All right. Hey, Cisco. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. All right, let's see here. So let me grab some new vinyl. That new vinyl includes the Smiths. That's self-titled. That is $29.99. Everybody loves the Smiths. And yeah, there's the track list if you want to see the track list. Oh, there it is. Because sometimes the Smiths, I mean, I like some Smiths, but some Smiths I'm just like, I don't get it. But other Smiths, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. This is Too Fast for Love. This is obviously a reissue. This is brand new vinyl. This is $30.99 if anybody's interested. Features Livewire, Take Me to the Top, and On with the Show. Very nice. And yeah, not too shabby on that one.
T-Rex is going to get the Smiths. And
all right.
The 7-inch is just on the side.
Okay, cool. T-Rex going to grab the Smiths. Thank you, T-Rex. And what did you say?
The 7-inch, the new 7-inch is on the side in the bin.
Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. And I also have, since it is, don't look up what this means, though, in German, but I also have, since it is coming up on, Valentine's Day, I have Rammstein's Dick and Titten. That is $19. It is the 7-inch single, and I'm not sure if it's on color vinyl or anything. And then the B-side is the La Brasse Banda version. So that is $19.99 for the 7-inch of a fantastic song by Rammstein from their most recent release, which was called something I don't remember right now. So anyways, that's a 7-inch single, and draw your own conclusions on that cover.
It's going to Rebecca.
All right, Rebecca's going to grab the Rammstein. Very nice.
And Randy Clark is going to get the Motley.
All right, and Randy is going to grab the Motley Crue. Hey, Randy, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. And there you go. So I'm going to do a last call on the Journey record at 19. Thank you very much. And that is Escape from Journey. And I'm going to do a last call on the Succession soundtrack, still sealed, numbered 520, pressed on money green vinyl, numbered copy. A rare record from a great show. That is $79 if anybody is interested in that one. But more new vinyl. Let's see. I've got Seether, and this is $40.99. First time on vinyl, and it's let's see here. Is this on color vinyl? I think this might be on color vinyl. Can you do a quick check for me on that, Casey? On the Seether record, I think it's on color vinyl. Oh, lavender opaque. Never mind. I can't read. There it is, right in front of me. Lavender opaque vinyl. It's fake. Fake It is on here. Rise Above This. Seether, $40.99 if you're interested in any of those ones. Looks like Jorge was also interested in the Rammstein. I'll see if I can get another copy in before the holiday of Valentine's Day comes up. All right. So Journey is $19. That's a VG++ copy of Escape. I'm going to put that to the side if anybody's interested in that. That's $19. And When in Rome, that's now $49. Otherwise, I best just take this home, I suppose. $49. It is reduced once again if you're interested. So I'll do a last call on that Succession soundtrack for $49 if anybody's interested in that one.
Brian Turner's going to get the Seether.
All right, cool. Brian's going to grab the Seether. Thank you, Brian. I saw you joined our group, and I was thinking your daughter came on and got some really cool records like Black Sabbath, and I was just curious if she's still into the kind of the rock and how she's doing on that, Brian. I'm curious. So there you go.
And then Jason is interested in the Succession.
All right, Jason is interested in the Succession for $9.99. I'm kidding. Jason has the Succession now for $49. That's a numbered copy, still sealed, pressed on gold foil or numbered gold foil on the back, and it's on money green vinyl. Succession season 1. So that's $49. That's on a last call for Jason. So it is going to find a new home potentially.
Yay!
It took me a little bit of finagling on that one.
A little bit. And then Michael Hamby purchased a sticker pack, but but
Okay.
he says he's good on it, so we have one sticker pack that's available. I can grab one to show.
Okay, cool. Well, that's cool, Brian, that your pride and joy is still into the rock. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I always wonder when, like when people show up for school wearing like these days, if they show up for school wearing Metallica shirts or a Van Halen shirt or a Motley Crue shirt, if other kids look at those kids, and maybe you could answer this question for me, as like we used to look in high school in the 80s, we used to look at the kids that would show up in the Grateful Dead t-shirts as like, oh my God, what are they thinking? Do you do that at all with other kids in high school if they showed up in like 80s bands?
People used to do that to me, like anytime I wear a band shirt, they're name 3 songs.
Oh
name
yeah,
2
yeah,
songs.
yeah,
Name
yeah.
2 songs. I'm
Yeah.
like, I know.
But what about other kids? I mean, what was there any judgment there?
Judgment from me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. All right. Cool. All right. And Michael gave up his sticker pack from the other night. So if anybody's interested, that's 10 of our stickers, different types over the last couple of years for $7. If anybody wanted that. So Michael Hanby, I guess, was good on our stickers. So there you go. Let me pull another record out of here. This comes from Sandy's collection. You remember Sandy? This is the 7-inch of "I'm the Man" by Anthrax. That is $9. A really nice copy of that. And I love "I'm the Man." And then the B side is "Cotton Amash," and we graded that as in excellent condition. So there you go. So that is $9 if anybody's interested in the Anthrax record.
The sticker pack is going to go to Adam Bullock.
All right, so Adam's going to grab the sticker pack. Thank you, Adam. Tito was also interested. We'll see if we can round another one up eventually.
And then Rebecca was first for Anthrax.
All right, and Rebecca was first on the Anthrax, so Rebecca has that for 9 right now. Randy was also interested. Jason, you just scored. So Jason is to Succession like our friend Mark White is to, what was it? Oh, Dave Matthews Band. So there you go. So Jason grabs the Succession soundtrack for $49, still sealed, numbered copy. So there you go. If you want to update the price there, thank you, Jason, on that one. Also, let's go ahead and offer this one up. This is Bryan Adams. It's been on the wall too long. This was $99. We had it at. This is not Bryan Adams. It's Ryan Adams. It is $39, and we did have it for $99, but now it's $39 as I want it to find a new home. It's in excellent condition. It's on red marble and translucent vinyl, and then blue marble and translucent vinyl. It's basically, I think, live stuff from Ryan Adams and the Cardinals. So that is $39 if anybody's interested in that one.
We're in auction for Anthrax. And
cool.
Did we have a Slade record last night?
I don't remember a Slade record, unfortunately. We had Sade. Speaking of Sade, are you speaking of Slade? So, all right, Anthrax is at 20 with Estes at the moment. I see, and Ryan, I'm sorry, not Ryan, Jason is interested in the Ryan Adams at 39. So Jason has that at the moment. All right, more new vinyl. I have Queen, Greatest Hits Volume 2, which is my Queen. It's 80s Queen, Kinda Magic, Under Pressure, Radio Gaga. Love it. I Want to Break Free. Love it. I Want It All. Love it. Innuendo. Love it. And then It's a Hard Life, Breakthrough. Who Wants to Live Forever? Love it. Headlong. Wonderful. The Miracle. So good. I'm Going Slightly Mad. So good. Invisible Man. Hammer to Fall. So good. Friends Will Be Friends. The Show Must Go On. So good. And One Vision. Just such an eclectic mix of Roger Taylor written stuff. You got John Deacon written stuff, and then you've got a lot of Brian May, you can tell, with the rock songs more, and Roger does a lot of rock, and then of course Freddie with the stuff that he wrote. So a great track list. That's a 2 LP. It is a gatefold if anybody's interested in that bad boy. I've also got, looks like Taylor's Behind has been covered. This is Taylor Monson, and this is the Pretty Reckless Going to Hell. And this is on Purgatory Purple vinyl. We've had this, and we got another copy back in. So there we go. And that is a gatefold on Purple Purgatory vinyl featuring Heaven Knows. I love that song. Effed Up World and Follow Me Down. Follow Me Down. That sounds like a Gin Blossom song. I don't think it's a Gin Blossom song, though.
What was the price on the Queen?
Oh, the Queen is $39.99 on the Queen there. So cool.
Tito and Rebecca are out on Anthrax.
All right, Tito and Rebecca are out on Anthrax. So Estes has the 7-inch for 30 at the moment. From Sandy's private collection. So there you go. So I guess we'll do a last call on that. I'm the man. I should be in detention. I'm so bad.
And Rebecca's going to get the Queen.
All right, Rebecca's going to grab the Queen. Did you hear that, Casey? Rebecca's going to grab the Queen. Because before the show, we were talking about, Casey was talking about you, Rebecca. She was like, Rebecca's cleaned us out of all of our Queen records. And then boom, there you go. Not too shabby. And I'm gonna do a last call for our friend Jason on the Ryan Adams. That is $39 for 3 and 4. Ryan Adams and the Cardinals live, I believe. So there you go. So last call on that and the Anthrax. More new vinyl. This is another Motley Crue. This is Theater of Pain. This is $30.99. Smoking in the Boys Room. Home Sweet Home on here, of course. There you go. And the iconic outfits that the guys wore back in the day. Louder Than Hell's on here as well. That's a pretty good song. City Boy Blues is a good song. Raise Your Hands to Rock. It's a little cheesy, but still it's fun. It's fun. And then Metallica. I have some not some pre-owned, but I guess I have a pre-owned Metallica coming up here pretty quick. And then that Megadeth signed by Dave Ellefson. This is $28.99. This is a reissue of Ride the Lightning, the #1 thrash album of all time. We've had this a bunch, but Metallica is one of those bands that always sells because they're Metallica. And they've never put out a greatest hits to their credit. They're like AC/DC. They've kind of done it right. So you got to get the entire catalog. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Motley Crue is going to Manuel, and Jason might be making it funny. I just want to confirm it's Ryan Adams, not Brian.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Jason being a funny guy. What a funny guy. I like that. Motley Crue is going to Manuel. Thank you, Manuel. Cool. All right. So Estes is going to grab the 7-inch of Anthrax. I'm the Man. Yes, yes, I'm the man. That's a great song. You should add that to your playlist, kids, over there. It's a little inappropriate, but it's a very fun song. And then our friend Jason, don't call me Brian Adams, Franz, is going to grab the Ryan Adams and the Cardinals. Yes, yes. Give me a confirmation on that one.
Yes, he said.
All right, cool. For $39, because we didn't get any other love on that one. So very nice. So 2 of the quote-unquote wall records proved out not to be as sexy as I thought, but at the time. But, hey, they have new homes, and that's important to me because it's just like, yeah, time to move on. Speaking of moving on, this is them Crooked Vultures, and this actually comes with a bonus record. Where is the bonus record? Gang of 4. So maybe you don't really care if anybody picks up the what is this? The them Crooked Vultures. But this is Gang of 4. It's an unofficial copy, and I don't sell unofficial stuff in the store or on the show because I think it's wrong. I guess I've had enough IP stolen in the back of my days when I was building games and stuff. But anyways, that would come with the record just as a throw-in if you want it, because I was giving away a bunch of stuff to Casey and Amanda the other day, and I said, nobody wanted that one, so we'll figure, throw it in with them Crooked Vultures. This is them Crooked Vultures. It is Dave Grohl, it is Josh Homme, and it is John Paul Jones. This is $169 on sale. We've had it for $299. It's now $169. It's a VG++ copy, a super rare record. It's a great record, combining obviously 3 of, well, in some ways 4, well, maybe 6 of the most legendary bands of all time: Led Zeppelin, Foo Fighters, Nirvana, Eagles of Death Metal, Queens of the Stone Age, and Caius. That's a lot of bands. So we did have it for $299 before. It's $169 now. And if anybody's interested, boom, that comes with a Gang of 4. So there you go on that one. Let me grab another record out of here. Speaking of Metallica, this is Hero of the Day. This is $79. It's a 12-inch single. It is in excellent condition. I think this actually has, so what's on here? Hero of the Day It's also got Moldy, which was the early demo of Hero of the Day. It's got the Out of B-sides mix of Hero of the Day, and it's also got Overkill on it. I think this actually has, from what I remember, it has like two, so it basically has two sleeves. So you get the kind of the silver sleeve on this one, and then you get the other sleeve inside the sleeve. And this is actually a really nice sleeve on this one. It's high quality. So there you go, a little Metallica Hero of the Day, a sleeve within a sleeve, I guess you could say. And that is $79 if anybody is interested in that one. All right, I will ask you to put that back together. Oops, that was your phone. You stepped on it. All right, cool. So Them Crooked Vultures, $169, a VG++ copy, if anybody's interested in that. All right, Robbie is interested in the Metallica, so Robbie has that for $79 now. Cool, Robbie, thank you. And then more new vinyl. Oh, I did the Metallica one there. This is Deftones Around the Fur. It is $28.99. Have that back in stock. The one we can never get in stock is Diamond Eyes. I can just not. That's the one with the owl on the cover. No matter, I back order it. Just cannot get that in. Be Quiet and Drive is on here, which is by far my favorite Deftones song. So I guess this is the one to have, at least in my part of the woods. That is $28.99. Around the Fur by the great Deftones, who are opening for, I think they're opening for System of a Down on some stadium shows this year. Damn, I kind of like to go see System of a Down. I don't really go to see concerts anymore, but I might go see System of a Down because those guys cook, man. And hey, if Deftones is in the audio or in opening, then bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Metallica, Kill 'Em All. That is $28.99 if you're interested in a brand new copy of the legendary first album from our friends in Metallica. There you go. Cool. All right. So there you go. So right now the this Metallica is with Robbie at $79, and the sleeve within a sleeve for Hero of the Day. I kind of want to hear what Moldy sounds like, since that was the original name apparently of the of Hero of the Day. And then another B-side version mix of Hero of the Day, and then Overkill. So 4 songs on the record from Metallica on that one. Yes.
Martin's gonna get the Deftones.
All right, Martin's gonna grab the Deftones. Very nice, Martin. Drive safely, as they say. I don't know what that meant.
They're talking to Christy.
Oh, okay. Drive safely. I was thinking there was like a Drive. Wasn't there a Drive song by Deftones? So I was thinking that was the name of it or something. So, but yeah, drive safely, Christy. Definitely drive safety. So, all right, cool. I'm gonna do a last call on Them Crooked Vultures. That's $179. $169. It's even a better price if anybody's interested. That is a VG++ copy. That is, and then the Gang of Four. If you want it, you can have the Peel Sessions, and then we'll do a last call on the at Soldier Field. Nice, Randy. We'll do a last call on the Hero of the Day for Robbie. That is $79. Excellent condition on that one. That was part of that Metallica singles collection that guy sold me. So very nice. Metallica, Michael Jackson, the world's best-selling album of all time, $24.99. Nicely priced. And that always sells because it's Michael Jackson. And then we've also got Off the Wall by Michael Jackson, $24.99 as well. Beautiful. And that is a gatefold as well from Michael Jackson. All right. Let's not waste any time for Robbie. Let's get Robbie the Hero of the Day for $79. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Very nice. And Them Crooked Vultures, I'm going to put to the side. That's $169. It's a great album, but yeah, I guess I understand. It's a higher priced record, but that's the way it goes, I suppose. Speaking of higher priced records, why not? When in Rome, Monster Magnet is now $199. This is on excellent condition on orange marbled vinyl. It is Power Trip, and we had this for $3.99 and no takers. So if somebody wants it, it can find a new home. And I have an unofficial, where is that unofficial copy? Oh, an unofficial copy of French pressing from 10 years ago of Spine of God. And I'm just throw this in because this is once again an unofficial copy. So I'll just throw this in with the Monster Magnet if you want an unofficial copy of and that is a VG on that one. The vinyl on this one is in excellent condition. And yeah, I'm just looking at, oh, looks like there might be a little bit of a couple of tiny seam splits on the top there. But other than that, this thing's tip top and it's on orange marble vinyl. So the Monster Magnet and the Monster Magnet are $199 if anybody's interested in that bad boy.
Adam's in on it.
All right, Adam is in on that. Cool, Adam. Adam's in on Monster Magnet, so he has that for $199. Let me grab this record, which comes from Sandy's collection, and that is Cigarettes After Sex. That is called X's. It is a picture disc. I think it was just limited to... So her son, one of her sons, is actually on tour with Cigarettes After Sex. And there's also a Cigarettes After Sex guitar pick as a bonus in here. So I think that was available only at the shows for Cigarettes After Sex. Anyways, it's $34. It includes the guitar pick straight from the band because Dylan is on tour with Cigarettes After Sex and is one of their guitar techs on the tour. So there you go. Cool. All right. Hey, James. How you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. What else? New vinyl. Oh, I was just speaking of this, and I forgot that we had a copy on the way. This is X and Y by Coldplay. It is $45.99, but this is the record we have a hard time getting in because it's such a great record by Coldplay, but X and Y, it is a 2 LP, and yeah, there you go. It's a 2 LP for Coldplay if you're interested in that one. I've also got Michael Jackson Bad, $24.99, because it was Michael Jackson, 3 of his greatest albums of all time. Throw in Dangerous, a couple more, and you're all set there. All right, the Monster Magnet is $199. Adam has that. It's on orange marble vinyl. What year is it? I don't remember. We've looked this up before. I want to say it's like 2012 or something, but I don't remember. Do you want to? You can just do a quick search.
Yeah.
If you want to. Cool.
And
then it comes with the Monster Magnet, Spine of God, an unofficial copy from France from 2014, a VG++ copy.
Tito's gonna get bad.
Oh, Tito's going to grab the bad record. Very nice. That bad record is good. The Way You Make Me Feel.
2012.
It is the 2012 pressing of Monster Magnet on that one. And let's see, Man in the Mirror, Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal. You know, so I love some Alien Ant Farm, and True Ant is being repressed or pressed on vinyl, I think, for the first time, coming out, I think, next month for Music on Vinyl. I'm waiting for that other album from Alien Ant Farm with Smooth Criminal on it and Movies, rather. That's a great record. So there you go.
An option for Monster.
All right. Looks like that Gregory's in on Monster Magnet, and Adam is at 210 now on the Monster Magnet. 2012 orange marbled vinyl in excellent condition, except for the little tiny. And the jacket's really nice, except for the little tiny seam splits there on the very top, but it's a very small. It's like a length of a dime. And then throwing in the Monster Magnet, Spine of God, unofficial French pressing from 2014, a VG++ copy on that one if you're interested in that one. And then I'll do a last call on the Cigarettes After Sex. That's $34 for X's with the guitar pick, compliments of Sandy's collection, and compliments of Dylan, her son, who is on tour with Cigarettes After Sex. So there you go. All right, what else we got in here? I have Fleetwood Mac Rumors. That is $28.99. Go your own way. Dreams, Don't Stop Believing. A brand new copy of that one. Very nice. Very nice. And then Finger 11. So I've been hearing one thing a lot by Finger 11 on Sirius XM these days, and I forgot how great of a song that is. Anyways, this is $29.99. It's on Craft Recording, so it's going to sound amazing. Paralyzer's on here, and then One Thing, and then Slow Chemical as well, Together Right, and then a previously unreleased track, and then there's a yellow, let's see, this is an indie store exclusive yellow marbled vinyl limited edition. That's what the vinyl looks like there. It looks like that color on the vinyl. And yeah, it is one thing. But anyways, that's a great song.
That is a great song.
Yeah, I love that song. It's a little more mellow, but it's cool.
Yeah.
And T-Rex is going to grab the Finger 11. Very nice. And T-Rex, I still have the them Crooked Vultures. It's $169 if you want it. It's all yours. There you go. All right, I'm going to put cigarettes. Oh, I can't talk. Cigarettes. Oh my God, I can't say cigarettes. Cigarettes. After Sex to the Side, that's 34 if anybody's interested in that one with the guitar pick.
Gregory's out on Monster Magnet.
All right, Gregory is out on Monster Magnet. So let's do a last call for Adam on the Monster Magnet power trip, because Adam is about to be a space lord mother. Aren't you, Adam? Admit it. And I really would like you to get together with the family and kind of do a video of you as that guy in the gold suit, and then get some of your friends and family to be the dancers in the back and recreate the video if you end up picking this up, because I love that video. It's so good, so awesome. And then, of course, Spine of God goes with that, an unofficial copy from France. We're just throwing that in instead of taking it out to the gun range and blowing it up.
Can you re-show the seam split on the Them Crooked for 2 months?
Oh, on Them Crooked? The little seam split? Sure. There it is. That's all there is to it. Seam splits kind of became a thing, I guess, in the 2010s and the 2020s.
Yeah.
So like the 80s and the 90s had those spine, little tiny creases off the spine that would have happened eventually, every once in a while with some records. And then the seam split era, I think we're past that now, though occasionally we'll get some stuff in that has a little bit of seam split to it, but usually it's not a big deal. But anyways, there you go. All right, cool. Let me grab another record out of here. Let's grab Blues Traveler. This is $49, and this is in excellent condition, and it is on purple vinyl. So Blues Traveler 4 with Runaround on it. This is the big album from Blues Traveler, though I know Blues Travelers fans would argue that they have a lot of other great albums, and they do actually. But this is the one that really hit big, at least from a commercial standpoint. It's on purple vinyl. It's $49. Excellent condition if you're interested in that. It is a 2 LP as well. So, all right, David. Hey, David. Good to see you. Haven't seen David in a while. So David has that for $49. Deja Vu from last night. Cowbell. So I think we're out on Monster Magnet. So, all right, I did do a last call. I thought I did. So we know who the new Space Lord is. Can we refer to Adam as Space Lord henceforth? Adam grabs the Space Lord Mother Power Trip Orange Marbled Vinyl 2012 pressing for $225, and then we're throwing in the Monster Magnet Spine of God. I'm sure the sound quality on this is fine. I just have this stick up my butt about people taking official recordings, meaning, the live bootlegs are fun and those get distributed by our distributors. But when someone takes a record like Tool Anima, however you say it, and then presses it, and the band gets nothing out of it, that's where I draw the line. I'm not going to sell crap like that. So, anyways, those are the Monster Magnet, the big record there is official, and congrats, Adam, and boom. Amanda has the cowbell at the ready. We haven't had a cowbell this week. It's been very quiet.
Yes.
All right,
so
cool.
This is going to be a big one.
Go for it. Very nice, very nice. Space Lord with the big win on that one. Thank you, Adam, on that one. David has the Blues Traveler for $49 right now. And then I'm going to grab another record out of here. And that is This is Chuck Corea, Return to Forever, Light as a Feather. Excellent copy. It's a Japanese pressing. It is $19 if you're interested. There's a few kind of tiny creases up here on the top, but they're very minimal along the spine as well. All in all, it's a pretty nice copy. And it's you got to be a Chick Corea fan to love this one, but it's a Japanese press, so that's kind of cool. So kind of an odd record to be in the So Choice, I'd say, but sometimes some stuff floats in. Lana Del Rey. If you need a gateway album to Lana Del Rey, she's really, really good. I highly recommend her. As an 80s rock guy, I recommend Lana Del Rey. Born to Die is that album. It is fantastic. So best songs on there, Blue Jeans, Video Games, Diet Mountain Dew, Summertime Sadness, among others. $31.99 if anybody's interested in that one. Arctic Monkeys. We get this record in and it always just sells out in the store. I don't remember if anybody's ever bought one on the show, but yeah, Amanda loves it. $27.99. This is AM from Arctic Monkeys on that one. All right, I'm going to do a last call on the Blues Traveler for one of our local favorites, David, and that is 49 for 4 on purple vinyl. And I'm going to do a last call on the Chick Corea for 19, and that is a Japanese pressing in excellent condition. I also have Clario. This is Diary 001. If you love yourself some Clario, she's kind of a younger artist. Is it Claro? It's just Claro. I was thinking of like the hairstyling thing. Clario? Wasn't that hairstyle in the 80s and the 90s? Clario. And they call it Charlie. This is Killers, Iron Maiden. Boom. I got an Iron Maiden pre-owned coming up. This is $30.99, the original 1981 album. This is a reissue. Clive Burr, Dave Murray, Paul Di'Anno, Steve Harris, and Adrian Smith. That is Killers from Maiden for $30.99 on that one. All right. David is going to grab the Blues Traveler. Very nice, David. Good to see you again. Been a while, my friend. Thank you, sir. I'm going to put Chuck Corea to the side, or not Chuck, Chick Corea to the side. Thank you, Chick. And then let's grab this Goo Goo Dolls record. This is also from Sandy's collection. This is in excellent condition. This is $24. Now, this is kind of weird to me. It says the audience is that way. The rest of the show, volume 2. We don't have volume 1, but volume 2, it's in excellent condition, $24. But volume 2 sounds pretty good here. So you get Stay With You, Here Is Gone, nice. Naked, nice. Name, nice. Black Balloon, very nice. And then side 2 is Over and Over, bringing on the light, Come to Me, Let Love In, and Boxes. So that's kind of the live set list there with Johnny Resnick and can't remember the bass player's name. Oh, well. Sorry, buddy. That is $24 in excellent condition if anybody's interested in that one. I also have, let's see here. Let's grab, well, speaking of Iron Maiden, I have the 1980, I guess, uncensored cover. I'm not sure how it got censored. It's a Netherlands pressing from 1980. It's $59. It is 4 tracks, including 2 live tracks. This would be from the, I think, first Maiden tour. Oh, yeah, there it is. First edition, uncensored, 1980 Netherlands pressing. I think this is actually called Sanctuary. And then obviously the single is Sanctuary, and then Prowler, backed with Drifter. And I've got The Fire. And 2 of the songs are live. They don't denote which 2 are live. In particular, I'm guessing maybe Drifter and I've Got the Fire, but I'm not sure. Oh, Drifter and I've Got the Fire were recorded live at London's Marquee Club on April 3rd, 1980. Thanks to the Iron Army for vocal support. So there you go. Iron Maiden's going to get you no matter wherever, whoever you are. Very nice. That is $59 if anybody's interested, and it's an excellent copy, and the jacket looks pretty amazing. Looks in really nice condition there, so cool.
Brandon Goldthwait wants the Chick.
All right. Brandon wants the Chick. Very nice. Chick Corea goes to Brandon, the Japanese pressing. Thank you, Brandon. Good to see you tonight.
Angela's in on the Goo Goo Dolls, and T-Rex is in on the Iron.
All right. Angela's in on the Goo Goo Dolls at 24. Thank you, Angela. So Angela has that for 24. And then T-Rex has the Iron Maiden for 59. And Paul is also interested at Uncensored. Very nice. Paul is also interested in the Maiden, but T-Rex has that for 59 right now. I'm assuming you're referring, Paul, to the live 12-inch there. A couple live tracks rather than the Killers record. This is Deftones Adrenaline. This is $28.99. Deftones, back in stock. There you go. And then I've also got the Smiths Hatful of Hollow. $29.99 for the Smiths Hatful of Hollow. with all kinds of good stuff on this one. How Soon Is Now. And what's the other song I like by these guys? Is it on here? Probably is, but I can't find it. Oh well. Anyways, How Soon Is Now, that theme from MTV's 120 Minutes. Remember that? I remember I hated that show back in the day. Maybe you loved it. I hated it because I'm like, get back to the 80s hard rock and the hair metal, baby. I miss it. And then I'm just like, oh, nothing to watch on Sunday nights now. And you turn on like over-the-air broadcasting, and Jimmy Swaggart would be on at 11 o'clock on Sunday night. And I'm just like, there's no Letterman. What am I going to do? So anyways, there you go. Cool.
Paul wants the Iron 60.
All right. So Paul is at 60 on the Iron Maiden, and Martin wants the Deftones. Cool. Thank you, Martin. And so that goes to Martin. And then T-Rex wants the Smiths. Hatful of Hollow. Or Hateful. Oh, it's Hatful. I always thought it was Hateful of Hollow, but I guess Hatful of Hollow. Must be a British term like lovely jubbly. I'm going to do a last call at 24 for Angela on the Goo Goo Dolls. And then T-Rex is at 62 on the Maiden 12-inch single. This is the Coraline soundtrack. This is $65.99. It's a Mondo release. It's on glitter vinyl. Wow, that's nice. And it's retail exclusive. It is a 4 LP. And let's see what's on here. Original music by Bruno Collier, I'll say. Original song by They Might Be Giants. I'm unfamiliar with this movie. I was asking, was this a Danny Elfman and a Tim Burton movie? But
Tim Burton for sure.
Is it Tim Burton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim Burton.
Oh yeah, I guess I can see it on the back. Dakota Fanning's in it. Terry Hatcher.
He did not direct it.
Oh, he did not direct it. No, okay. So who directed it? And who did this? Well, obviously Bruno does the score for it, so it's clearly not. Wow. Henry Selick. Okay, is that Tom Selleck's brother? So there you go. Cool. Maybe. All right, Angela's going to grab the Goo Goo Dolls for 24. Thank you, Angela. Appreciate that. And Paul is out on Iron Maiden, and that is at 62 with T-Rex. 62. There you are. Iron Maiden, that's at 62. We'll do a last call on that one. All right, what else we got in here? I've got more B-52s. Jason, Franz, John. This is a Cosmic Thing. This is $24 in excellent condition. This is a really nice copy of this record. I mean, there's a few of the tiny little creases off the spine, but once again, nothing that I get upset about. A little chip there on the back. Obviously, the big song on this one is Love Shack, and then you got Rome as well. So, I don't know. If I was going to buy a B-52s record, this would be the one I would probably buy, because those are songs from the 80s that I kind of know. And I wasn't, it's not that I don't like the B-52s, it's just I've never been exposed to their catalog, except for, those videos back in the late 80s. So there you go. Probably on 120 Minutes, probably not. That was more the Smiths and stuff. All right, Denise is in on the B-52s. Boom. So Denise has the B-52s for 24. T-Rex is going to grab the Maiden for 62. Little Adam Sandler nod from the Water Boy. 62. There you are. I'll be playing with your mama tonight. He didn't like that comment about Kathy Bates, did he? So there you go. All right, what else we got in here? Something from the back is Sweet Baby James, because everybody loves Sweet Baby James. This is in excellent condition, and that's why it's in the So Choice. It's $14. The cover is really nice. An OG copy of Sweet Baby James from the great James Taylor. Fire and Rain is on here. Sweet Dreams, Flying Machines. That is $14 if anybody's interested in that one. I have Coldplay Parachutes for $28.99. Boom. And We Were All Yellow is on that record. Also got another Clario. This features this Claro? Oh, Claro. I got Claro $32.99. This is actually the indie exclusive on purple vinyl. This is actually the hard one to get. And that is a gatefold 1 LP. And then more Smiths. The Queen is Dead. $30.99 on the Smiths. The Queen is Dead. And yeah. Oh, The Light That Never Goes Out. Yeah. That's the other Smith song that I like. Very morbid, but still. and it is a gatefold on that one.
We're in auction for B52s, and George is in on the James Taylor, and Jorge is getting the Coldplay.
All right, Jorge is going to grab the Coldplay parachutes. Thank you, Jorge. Very nice. And then James Taylor is at 14 with George. Thank you, George. And it looks like Tito's in on the B52s at 25. Cool. All right, let's keep going then on the new vinyl. I've got more. This is Gracie Abrams. You know whose daughter this is? This is the director, Mr. Lens Flare himself, J.J. Abrams. This is his daughter, and it's not nepotism. She actually has some talent, yes?
She does.
Yeah, she's actually got a lot of talent. This is called Minor, and it is $31.99 if you're interested in a little J.J. Abrams' daughter. Schenscheut. This is Rammstein. It is $46.99. It is a 2LP remastered, gatefold. And is this the one with Du Hast on it? No. Oh, yeah, Du Hast is on here. Du Hast. So that is Scheinschund by Rammstein for $46.99 if anybody's looking for a copy of that bad boy. I'm going to do a last call on the Jimmy Taylor for our friend George, and I'm going to check in, and Tito is at 29 on the B52s, and T-Rex wants the Rammstein.
Estes was first.
Oh, Estes was first, sorry. Randy was also in there. I don't even know what I'm seeing here. So Estes is going to grab the Rammstein. I'll try to get some more copies in. I was only able to get one in this last time again. Hopefully they get restocked. Zane Suit. Okay. Sein Suit. I still like saying Scheinstunk. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, Rebecca, thank you for the pronunciation. Estes was first, and then Randy and T-Rex. I'll try to get some more copies of that bad boy in. Same with for Jorge as well. Everybody loves Rammstein. They're the new Five-Finger Death Punch, baby. George. All right, George. Going to grab the Sweet Baby James. Love the Sweet Baby James. And this is the album to have.
Can you confirm with Estes if he wants the Rammstein or?
I assume he wants the Rammstein. He said Rammstein.
I said no. Yeah, I have it.
No Rammstein. Oh, so he doesn't want the Rammstein. All right, cool.
I'm just trying to figure out if he meant no to it or.
Do you mean no or nine? All right. So Randy's going to get the Rammstein unless Estes wants it. Give me one confirmation, yes or no, Estes, on the Rammstein. And then George is going to grab the Sweet Baby James for 14. Thank you, George.
Tito's out.
And Tito is out on the B52s, which leaves us with our one of our local favorites, Denise. And so Denise is going to grab this for where was that at? Oh, Denise crashed out as well. Wait, Tito is out and Denise is out? I'm confused. Okay. So there you go. This is $24 if anybody's interested. Since both people, both Denise and Tito have dropped out. So
Denise commented, if you look at our chat,
okay.
If Tito decided not to get B52, I still want it.
Okay. So then Denise, where did it end at then?
29. Yeah, 29.
Okay. So it's 24 then I'm sorry, 29 for Denise on the B52s. That's where I'm going to leave it at. And if I'm wrong there, let me know.
Tito was at 29. Denise's last comment was 28.
28. Okay, so 28 for, we'll just do 28 for Denise. Thank you.
And Estes does not want the Rammstein.
And Estes doesn't want the Rammstein. Maybe you already have it, Estes. If you don't, mistake. I'm just going to say it, Estes. I'm just going to say it. But Randy is going to grab the Rammstein. We'll try to get another copy in for T-Rex. Cool. All right, let me grab.
For a second?
Sure.
There's a claim for Gracie Abrams for Ashley.
Ashley. All right, Ashley. Where is Ashley?
It's right above Estes' comment for the no Rammstein.
Okay, cool. Hey, Ashley, we always love making new friends. Make sure you create an account. I'll pull this and hold this for you, the Gracie Abrams. Make sure you have an account with us. If you don't, you might already. Make sure you have one at Rock This Town Records, or if you've come into the store locally and bought something, you probably have an account with us. Just let us know the last name. And if you don't have an account, you can create one at rockthistownrecords.com. Just hit the little person icon on the top of the screen, first name, last name, email address, and shipping address to create the account. Cool? Cool. Anyways, we'll hold that for the moment for Ashley on that one. I don't recognize the last name, Ashley, so good to have you hanging out with us. We love making new friends. Amanda's here. Casey is here. Say hi, Casey.
Hello.
See, she's here. I told you. And then Jen is back at Command HQ. Cue the Jeopardy theme. Indeed, John. Indeed. All right, cool. All right, so where did we leave off? So I think we're going to put this aside, and Denise is going to get the B-52s. Thank you, Denise. And then I'm going to grab a couple of other records. We'll put the Gracie Abrams aside for Ashley for the moment. And then what else do I got in here? I'm always going to grab the Steve Perry record. This is Street Talk from Steve Perry. It's got a little wear on the cover, meaning not so much wear. It's more of a kind of like, what did you say? What would you say? Maybe it's gotten a little cloudy, like it's been out. There's a little ring wear. Anyways, it's $9. The vinyl is a VG++ copy. This is Street Talk. Oh, Sherry's on here, Foolish Heart. And then, of course, my favorite Steve Perry solo song is Strung Out, which I love. So there you go. A little discoloration. That's what I'm trying to say on the cover on this side. It's not water damage or anything. It's just some discoloration. And those small little tiny creases up the spine that happen every once in a while, but they're very minor. That is Street Talk for $9 if anybody's interested in that one. One from the back. This is, who is this? This is the great K and JJ featuring Bill Evans. Oh, nice. Paul Chambers, Tommy Williams, Ron Hayes, and Art Taylor. This is an Impulse, which is a great jazz label. It's a VG+ copy. It is $14. There is some wear on the cover. And yeah, let's see. There you go. Brand new, swinging together. The new wave of jazz is on Impulse. I don't know what year this came out, but it's definitely probably a 70s pressing. At least that's the way it looks to me. So,
Estes is in on Steve Perry.
all right, Estes is in on the Steve Perry. And it is it is $9 for Estes on that one. More new vinyl. I have ABBA. This is ABBA. This is $48.99. It is ABBA Gold, greatest hits, and this is on gold vinyl to boot. So you get everything from Dancing Queen to Waterloo to Mamma Mia to Fernando to Super Trooper, everything you'd want from ABBA. All their greatest hits. ABBA Gold, that is $48.99 on gold vinyl as well. So
Donna's in on K and JJ.
all right, Donna is in on the K and JJ, so Donna has that for $14. Steve Perry's at $9 with Street Talk with some discoloration on the cover, but it's pretty minimal, in my humble opinion. You know, it's not as crisp white as you'd expect, but it's not too bad. This is Dirt by Alice in Chains, featuring Them Bones, Down in a Hole, Rooster, Angry Chair, and of course the epic song Wood. That is $36.99. It is a 2 LP, and this came out, I guess, a couple of years ago now for the 30th anniversary. This year, we don't have an official announcement yet, but this year we will see the release of Tripod from Alice in Chains. Finally, going to be back in print later this year, so we got that to look forward to. Not too shabby. I'm going to do a last call for Steve Perry for Estes at 9. Then the last call for Donna on the K and JJ featuring Bill Evans for 14. Cool. All right, what else I got in here? I got more Arctic Monkeys. That is $26.99. And there you go. Great record from Arctic Monkeys. And our friend Amanda seems to think that this looks like Adam Sandler.
Not a ton, just slightly.
Just
There's
slightly.
a meme about it online.
Have to close your eyes, maybe. But
Looks like Dylan Minnette.
Dylan who?
Dylan Minnette from Wallace.
Dylan Minnette?
Doesn't.
Yeah. Firehouse. This is $40.99, $40.99. Smoke and Fire vinyl. It is on Smoke and Fire vinyl, and it is featuring Love of a Lifetime. But more importantly to me, it features All She Wrote, and it also features Don't Treat Me Bad and Shake and Tumble, the songs that really rock. Of course, Love of a Lifetime was a big hit for these guys, so that is $40.99. And speaking of Firehouse, next week I have Hold Your Fire from Firehouse, the OG copy from what, 91, 92? It's in the store. It's going to be featured on next week's show. So an OG copy of Hold Your Fire from Firehouse coming up next week. Yes?
I was trying to ask what color it's on, but it's going to Estes.
Oh, Estes is going to grab the Alice in Chains?
Yes.
All right, cool. There you go. Alice in Chains going to Estes. And then also Street Talk from Steve Perry going to Estes as well. Thank you, Estes. A double thank you. And then thank you, Donna, is going to grab the K and JJ featuring Bill Evans for 14. All right, cool. What else do I got in here? I have this signed copy of Megadeth. Peace sells, but who's buying? It is $149. It's autographed by Dave Ellefson. There's the autograph right there. You see the little D and the E. A very abbreviated signature by Dave, but it is still, nevertheless, it's not Dave Mustaine. I get it, but it is Dave Ellefson, kind of the second longest tenured guy on and off in Megadeth. There is a hole punch in the cover, and it is a 1986 pressing of the record. It is $149, a VG++ copy. We did throw it on a turntable and play it as well, and it sounded great. So a 1986 pressing signed by Dave Ellefson of Megadeth for $149, if anybody's interested in that bad boy. All right. All right, Martin is in on the Megadeth. Cool, Martin, thank you. I also have, well, why not? I also have Wild Planet from the B-52s. That's $19, a VG++ copy. It does have a little bit of a small crease there. It's got some spine wear. What's on here? Private Idaho's on here. And some other stuff. Quiche Lorraine. Okay, now love Quiche Lorraine. So that's 19 if anybody's interested. More new vinyl. This, the Firehouse I mentioned already. This is Legacy of the Beast. This is Iron Maiden live in Mexico. And that is called Knights of the Dead as well. Is this a triple album? Yeah, this is a triple album. Is it a triple album? Yeah, it is a triple album. And it is $48.99. Legacy of the Beast. Let's see. 17 tracks recorded live at the Palacio de los Deportes in Mexico City in September of 2019. So you're getting all the band there, including Yannick or Yurik. I forget how to say his name. And of course, the classic lineup of Iron Maiden. That is $48.99 if anybody's looking for a copy of Legacy of the Beast. There's no certificate of authenticity on the Megadeth, but I know the guy who sold me this, and he's got a lot of autograph stuff. In fact, he's gotten stuff, I think, way back when, maybe 6-8 months ago, he sold the drum head of Matt Sorum. And then we also had of Guns N' Roses, or formerly of Guns N' Roses. We also had, the Sammy Hagar record. So he's kind of one of these avid collector guys with signatures. Does his due diligence. Some of his stuff he's gotten certified, some of it he hasn't. In this case, he hadn't gotten that certified, but also, so I trust him on this stuff. Frank is his name, and then I also did my own due diligence, and the signature matches with what Dave has signed in the past. So there you go. Cool. Yes.
Randy wants Legacy.
All right. Randy wants Legacy of the Beast. Very nice, Randy. Randy's going to grab a Legacy of the Beast from Maiden. And I do have one other copy of Legacy of the Beast if anybody's interested. I have Deftones. One more Deftones. This is Saturday Night Wrist. That is $28.99 if you're looking for Saturday Night Wrist from the great Deftones. All right. On the Megadeth, I'm going to do a last call for Martin on the OG Peace Sells from 86. And with the autograph by Dave Ellefson. So last call on that one for Martin at $149. Last call on the B-52s at $19. Thank you very much. And what else for new vinyl? Oh, Janie Lane. So it's been like 8 months since we've had this one too, I swear. This is $33.99. This is limited to 350. I think we've pretty much sold all 350. I'm kidding, but We sold a lot like 6-8 months ago, and then I just completely forgot about it. And I'm just like, oh, I'll order this back in and see if anybody's interested in it. So this is Catch a Falling Star. It's on purple marbled vinyl. That's what it looks like. And it's a bunch of covers. So, and he's got a bunch of guests on this record. So George Lynch is on the record. Tracy Guns is on the record. Jakey Lee is on the record. Chris Holmes on the record. And then Eric Turner and Jerry Dixon of Warrant on the record. And they're doing stuff from Van Halen, Def Leppard, UFO, Cheap Trick, Judas Priest, Ted Nugent, and Bon Jovi. So there you go. That is $33.99.
Rebecca was first on that one, and Manuel is getting the other Iron Maiden.
All right, Rebecca was first on that. I'll see if I can get another copy in Tito on the Janie Lane. And then you said Manuel is going to grab Legacy of the Beast from Maiden. Thank you, Manuel. Appreciate it. And speaking of grabbing it, I don't even know what that meant, but Martin is going to grab the signed copy by Dave.
1 second, sorry.
Sure.
Randy's asking if it's signed on the shrink wrap.
Is it signed on the? It's not in shrink, right?
No, it's not in shrink. It's signed on the album cover. It's our sleeve that we sleeve stuff in, these Japanese like sleeves that we use. We write on the cover of the Japanese sleeve and then put the sticker on the Japanese sleeve. And then underneath, the album is not shrink wrapped. It is signed on the cardboard of the album. So there you go. So Martin is going to grab that for $149. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate it. Very nice. And then the B-52s I'm going to put to the side. And we need a cowbell when you get a chance for Mr. Martin. Everybody loves Martin, as he is our resident Megadeth expert. All right, here we go. Very nice. I feel that was a little anticlimactic. I think we definitely need like or whatever the thing is to go along with the cowbell. We need
instruments,
we need like a little sound clip that we can play with the cowbell, because I think that would be more fun. So I need to figure that out. I think it's like I thought it was almost called Old Joy, but it's like that. I don't know. It's like a song in the public domain. Obviously, we have to play. This is Chick Corea children's songs in excellent condition. It's $14 if you're interested in a little Chick Corea. I also have Belle Biv DeVoe. Look at this, Poison. That is a hard record to find, and it is $99. So $99 a pre-owned copy. This is a 1990 pressing from the U.S. and it is Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe, featuring, of course, Poison, and then a lot of other stuff on here. There you go. Little Belle Biv DeVoe for $99. The cover, I would say, is in pretty good condition. There's like this small little, once again, there's a little spine wear, but not that much at all. And those little tiny creases that happen with 80s and 90s records, but very minimal there. And the back cover looks great. So there you go, a little Belle Biv DeVoe. Love that song, Poison, and that is $99 if anybody's interested in that one. More new vinyl. Deftones I already featured. More Rammstein. This is $46.99. This is, okay. Okay, let me try that again. Herzl lead. And they're all in their skivvies there, I guess you could say. And so there you go. 2 LP gatefold Rammstein, $46.99 on that one if anybody's looking for that. Hey Joseph, good to see you tonight. Thanks for hanging out. And Rebecca's going to grab the other Rammstein as well. Cool, thank you, Rebecca. Chick Corea, I'm going to do a last call on that one at 14 if anybody's interested. I also have Belle Biv DeVoe's Poison record from 1990, was it? Yeah, 1990 U.S. press. That is $99 on that one. Cool. All right. More new vinyl. This is Bob Seger's Greatest Hits. This is $41.99. It is a 2 LP. It is a gatefold. And you're getting everything on here except for Shakedown, in my humble opinion. You're getting all the good stuff. Roll Me Away, Night Moves, Turn the Page, Against the Wind, Main Street, Hollywood Nights, same, still the same, Old Time Rock and Roll, We've Got Tonight, You'll Accompany Me, I love that song, Like a Rock, among others. So a bunch of stuff on there, and that is 2 LP, $41.99. I got a couple copies of that one if anybody's interested in that one. And then finally, in the new vinyl tonight, this is the Twilight soundtrack. It is on Mercury colored vinyl, and it is $29.99. And you may not like the movie. I certainly didn't. But the soundtrack is really good. Muse on here with Supermassive Black Hole. Paramore's on here. You've got Linkin Park with Leave Out All the Rest. Perry Farrell doing a song on here. Collective Soul, more Paramore. Iron and Wine, Carter Burwell, and some other stuff. So there you go. Cool.
The Bob Seger's going to the Herald.
All right. Harold's going to grab one of the Bob Segers. So I still have one more to go. Hey, Harold. Good to see you. Harold, one of our local favorites. And, Rebecca's doing the hair. Wait. Hair Tislead? Hair Tislead? I don't know. Hair Tislead? Anyways, I love speaking German. Ich bin ein Rammstein something. There you go. All right, Chick Corea children's songs, $14. I'm going to put that to the side. That's in excellent condition. And Belle Biv DeVoe in excellent condition. An OG copy of that one. Poison, that is $99. If anybody's interested in that one. In case you're joining us late, since we're past the top of the hour, we still have Journey at $19. That's a buy it now. A VG++ copy of an OG copy of Escape. Let me try to do this a different way. We also have Cigarettes After Sex, the most recent record, X's, with a guitar pick. And that is $34.99. And that's an official guitar pick because that comes from Sandy, and her son is on tour with Cigarettes After Sex. Them Crooked Vultures is $169 on sale. Looking for a new home tonight. And then also we've got the B-52's Wild Planet for $19. And then the Chick Corea already mentioned there. Let me pull another record. This is Mr. Big, and this is Lean Into It Live, the Big Finish. Numbered edition. And it was a Record Store Day pressing from a couple of years ago. And it is on what colors? That's like a red and black splatter vinyl. And this is, I think, were they in Japan? Yeah, Budokan. And this is got Daddy, Brother, Lover, Little Boy. I think they do the whole record there. Alive and Kicking, Green Tinted 60s Mind, Cough Lucky This Time, Voodoo Kiss, Never Say Never, Just Take My Heart, My Kind of Woman, A Little Too Loose, Road to Ruin, and To Be With You. And this is number 2948. And that's $59, a pre-owned copy with the hype sticker. It's still, I don't think this is in the shrink. Maybe it is in the shrink. Anyways, it's in excellent condition and it is $59 if anybody's interested.
Tito's getting the Twilight, and what color is the Firehouse?
Tito is getting the Twilight. Very nice, Tito. And the Firehouse is on, what color vinyl is that? That is on Smoke and Fire vinyl. This got repressed last year. They did, I think, initially of 1,000. And it sold out immediately. And then they did another run of 1,000. And now there's a few copies out there with the distributors just kind of hanging on. But I'm guessing this will be out of print now. I guess probably sometime in the next month or so, if that. And then I guess we hope for more Firehouse reissues. But if you don't want to wait, I have Hold Your Fire coming up next week from Firehouse with, what's the big song on that one? It's... Reach for the Sky. I love that song. All right, I'm going to put Belle Biv DeVoe to the side. That's $99 in excellent condition. If anybody's interested, an OG copy on that one.
Do we have a TCV?
TCV. I don't know. That's a good question. Taking care of business? I don't know. Maybe. You're going to have to be more specific, Michael. Unfortunately, I'm not able to figure that one out. So there you go. So the Mr. Big is $59 if anybody's interested. The Big Finish Live, Lean Into It, and our great band live. And that's actually back with Paul Gilbert.
Them Crooked Vultures.
Oh, Them Crooked Vultures. Thank you.
Yes.
So Paul Gilbert, Nick on drums, Eric Martin, lead singer, and then Billy Sheehan on bass. So I would assume that's 3/4 of the classic lineup, but maybe the classic lineup. I don't know who played drums on the original record. So. The Them Crooked Vultures is $169, and it would also come with a free copy, an unofficial copy of Gang of Four if you want it. Peel Sessions, if you're a fan of Gang of Four. So that's $169. It's on sale. Trying to find a new home tonight. We have had this for $299, but it's now available again for $169. As it's important for records to find a new home. That's just my humble opinion. So there you go. All right, what else is in here? Let me grab another record. This is the Grateful Dead. This is Europe 72, one of the great Grateful Dead records. It's a VG Plus copy. It's got some ringware, and it's $29. So there you go. Great live stuff. There is a little little liquid damage there. Well, not damage, but it's just there's a little liquid here that's probably been spilled on the record. It might smell of weed. I'm kidding. It doesn't. I don't think it does, at least. Maybe it does. But it is Europe 72. It's a VG Plus copy for $29. Yes.
Manuel is in on Mr. Big.
All right. Manuel is in on Mr. Big. So Manuel has that for $59 right now on red and black splatter vinyl. Very nice, Manuel. And Jimmy Lewis on the Grateful Dead. So cool. All right. Bob Seger. Let me recap this crate, then we'll get to the encore crate tonight. This is Bob Seger's greatest hits for $41.99. Deftones, Saturday Night Wrist, $28.99. Firehouse, $40.99 for Smoke and Fire vinyl. First time on vinyl since 1990. Arctic Monkeys, also ABBA, The Smiths, Clairo, Coraline soundtrack. That is Iron Maiden Killers, more Clairo, and that is Arctic Monkeys, Lana Del Rey, Fleetwood Mac, Coldplay, Michael Jackson, more Michael Jackson, Metallica, and The Pretty Reckless. So there you go. So on Gracie Abrams, where did we stand there? We're good. All right, cool. Thank you, Ashley, on that one. Very cool. Thank you. All right, let me take a quick sip of my. The Coraline is $65.99. So yeah, we actually pre-sold a ton of these. I was actually surprised because I'm like, geez, that's a $65.99. That's a high price tag, but it is also on glitter vinyl. It's an exclusive to record stores, a retail exclusive, and it's really cool. So there you go. That is $65.99 if you're interested. All right, let me. I'm going to do a last call on the Mr. Big for Manuel at $59, and I'm going to do a last call for Jimmy on the Grateful Dead, Europe 72 for $29, and then I'm going to flip this crate out, and there you go, and move on to our encore crate tonight, and we'll see what's in the encore crate. So there you go. All right, a couple records out of here, then we'll get those two records sold, the Europe, or the Grateful Dead rather, and the Mr. Big. That is Deep Purple. I've never seen this album in my life, and there's maybe some inappropriate images on here, but they're very, very small. This is $14, and it's in excellent condition. Is it that Deep Purple? I guess it is probably that Deep Purple. What other Deep Purple would it be? Let's see what's on this record. Yeah, this is Deep Purple. Chasing Shadows, Blind. John Lord wrote a bunch of these songs. Lalina, Fault Line with Richie Blackmore. The Painter. And Why Didn't Rosemary? Bird Has Flown in April. Interesting. So Richie Blackmore's in the band. John Lord is in the band. Very cool. And then Ian Pace is in the band. And then there's a couple of other guys that I'm not familiar with. So there would be no Roger Glover at this point in Deep Purple. There would be no Ian Gillan at this point in Deep Purple. But you get the but John Lord and Richie Blackmore, and then also what's the other one? Ian Pace, the drummer. So, all right, George is going to grab the Deep Purple for $14. Thank you. And then while you're here, let's get Manuel, the Mr. Big. Very nice, Manuel. Thank you. And let's get Jimmy, the Grateful Dead. Anyway, sorry. I love that cover. It's just kind of a funky cover. I also have a copy of Transfer Affection by Flock of Seagulls. This is from Sandy's collection as well. It's in excellent condition. It's a UK pressing. It's $14, a 12-inch single. Looks like there's some ring wear. There's a little spotting on here of like, maybe it's moisture, maybe it's not. It includes a live version of I Ran on it, which is obviously very cool, recorded live in concert. And so there you go. And obviously that's the big song from Flock of Seagulls. And so there you go. Not too shabby. That's $14 if anybody's interested. I also have the Beatles. It's the Beatles Love, and that is $19. An excellent copy of Abbey Road. This looks like a recent reissue. Yeah, it is a recent reissue of Abbey Road for $19. So you should save, what, $10 off of a new copy? And it almost looks like a new copy. So there you go. This is Darth Vader, and this is, no, that's not Darth Vader. This is Wishbone Ash with Argus. That is $14. UK pressing from 1987, and it is a VG++ copy, and the jacket actually looks pretty good there, so very nice. All right, and what else we got in here? I have Jenny Lewis. That is $19. That's in excellent condition. And, yeah, look at those fancy pants, and look at that guitar. Nice guitar. Really cool guitar. Actually, she got a fancy jacket on as well. So she's Miss Fancy Pants. Take a look at that guitar. Is that nice or what? She opened up for Harry Styles, apparently. So $19 for Jenny Lewis if you're interested in that bad boy. I've also got ABBA Voyage for $9. Their comeback album from, what, 3 years ago maybe, on translucent orange vinyl. There you go. And then I've got, oh no, the B-52s with Whammy. That's $24. That is on green and black splatter vinyl. So that's kind of cool, I guess. The 40th anniversary edition of that one. And then I've got the Beatles' second album for $19. And that is a VG++ copy from back in the day. I'm going to do a last call on the Flock of Seagulls at $14. And I'm going to do a last call on the Beatles, Adam, for $19. So there you go. All right, I'm going to take a swig of my Sprite Zero, and we shall continue on. All right. Tim Buckley, greetings from LA, $9. I've also got Eric Clapton in excellent condition. There's some ring wear. There's quite a bit of spine wear, and it's $9. Let's see. Had a lot of Eric Clapton last night. I don't recognize really any of those songs on that Eric Clapton. This is Joe Cocker for $9, a VG++ copy. And then I've got more Deep Purple Stormbringer for $19 in excellent condition. On the vinyl, there is some ring wear. Let's see. This is, what did the band look like at this point? So this is this is David Coverdale, when David Coverdale was in the band, and then Glenn Hughes was the bass player. So once again, those original three of Blackmore, John Lord, and Ian Pace in the band at that point. I'm going to put Flock of Seagulls to the side. That's $14 if anybody's interested. The Beatles go to the side. And then we find something in the back. Seems like we've had a lot of copies of Led Zeppelin 4, and here's another one. This is $14. There is a sticker on here that we elected not to remove. It is a VG+ copy of Led Zeppelin 4 for $14. And then I've also got Jim Croce's Greatest Hits, $14. That is a VG++ copy. Photographs and Memories with Big Bad Leroy Brown and everything else that you'd want on the record. Yes.
So Becca's going to get the Deep Purple, and Randy Clark is going to get
Clapton. All right, so Deep Purple goes to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. And Randy's going to grab the Eric Clapton. All right, thank you, Randy. Appreciate that. All right. What else is in here? Let's see. Dexy's Midnight Runners. This is $9, a VG++ copy, UK pressing, of an album that does not have Come On Eileen on it. So there is no Come On Eileen on this. So this is another record by Dexy's Midnight Runners. And then Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Significant ring wear, spine wear, edge wear, VG+ copy. That is $9 for Bob Dylan, Volume 2 Greatest Hits. Let's see what's on Volume 2. See if I know any of these songs. Well, I'm guessing Volume 1's much better. Okay, then. Hat didn't go over so well. Flying Burrito Brothers, though, they fly. That is in excellent condition, and it is $14. The vinyl is in excellent condition. Jacket has a little bit of wear, but not too shabby in general. And
Adam is, Jorge's in on Led Zeppelin 4, and the Bob Dylan is going to go to Randy.
And Randy's going to grab the Bob Dylan. First on the Bob Dylan. Jimmy was second on that one. And then right now, Jorge has the Led Zeppelin 4 for $14. We'll do a last call on that one. And I'll do a last call on the Jim Croce because everybody loves Jim, right? Am I right or am I right? And this gang of 4, Jeff Lloyd, if you're watching, next time you hit the gun range, can you take that out there and we'll blow it up? We'll blow it up. You can take me shooting, Jeff. I don't know if Jeff's hanging out with us tonight or not, but Jeff is a Marine, and I figure he's been to a gun range or 2 in his lifetime, and we can blow up that record. So there you go. Cool. And let's see what else we got here. We've got Frampton Comes Alive. That is $9, a VG Plus copy of Frampton Comes Alive for $9. Not too shabby on that one. And then Buddy Holly for the first time anywhere. VG Plus copy for $9, still in the shrink. Does it have songs on there that maybe Baby is on here, first version. I don't. Bo Diddley's on here, and that's about it on that one. So some of these greatest hits sometimes don't have such great hits on them. Led Zeppelin 4 going to go to our friend Jorge. Thank you, Jorge. And that is $14.
And then Katie had said before if this wanted to fall into her box, and Randy also said he was interested.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. I don't know. I don't know. I'll make a decision on that. I appreciate you guys' interest in the Gang of 4. And if anybody wants it with them Crooked Vultures, well, it's still available, at least until the end of the show. And then and Jim Croce, I'm going to put to the side. That's $14 if anybody is interested. Grab something from the back, and the back is, the B-52s. Every week there's always something, whether it's the Chili Peppers, whether it's Bob Dylan. This week it's the B-52s, everybody. It's $19, and it is a VG++ copy. Little ring wear. And what's on here? Rock Lobster's on here. That's a pretty good song, I got to say. So that is $19, an OG copy of the B-52s, though, with kind of significant ring wear and some staining, but overall, decent cover. All right, Randy's going to grab the Peter Frampton. Very nice, Randy. Thank you. Randy Comes Alive, we'll call it. Very nice. So the B-52s is $19, and then I also have Santana, and that is Caravan. That is $9, and it is in excellent condition. The jacket's actually pretty good shape too. An OG copy of Santana for $9. More vinyl. This is Jefferson Airplane with Bark, a VG Plus copy for $9. And we've got whoa, that's heavy. This must be a quad album or something. This is 34. This is on opaque red vinyl. This is Taylor's version of Taylor Swift Red, a VG++ copy, 4 LP of that record for Taylor. Michael Stanley Band. Oh, we've had this before. I'd remember that cover. That is $9. It's a VG+ copy of the Michael Stanley Band, not Michael Taylor, Michael Stanley. And then Eddie Money. Oh, nice. Life for the Taking, a VG copy for $5. Well, that's a cheap one. And the cover isn't in the best condition. What's on here? Do I know any of the songs on here? This must be early. This must be early Eddie Money. He looks pretty young there. So, but if you're an Eddie Money fan, might be worth taking a shot at for $5. All right, Spencer is in on Santana. Cool. Thank you, Santana. Thank you, Spencer. What label is it on? It's on the High Fidelity. I don't know. You want to check what the it's a Warner Brothers, obviously, but I don't know if it's like a Palms label or what. We'll check in just a second here. So I'll do a last call for Santana for Spencer. Harry Nielsen, that's $5 as well, a VG++ copy for a little Harry Nilsson rather. And then we've got the Pointer Sisters with Breakout for $9, a VG++ copy. This is the Pointer Sisters record to have. Jump, Automatic, I'm So Excited, Neutron Dance, good stuff there by the Pointer Sisters. No, but I mean, what does the label look like?
It's the white Warner Brothers label.
Oh, just the white Warner Brothers label? It's not a promo copy, though, is it? So anyways, that is 19. Last call on that one. And Spencer is going to grab the Santana. Yes. Very nice. Cool. And Steven wants the Stephen Black wants the Eddie Money for 5. All right, cool. So Stephen, make sure if you haven't, and I don't recognize your name, we always love making new friends. Amanda's here, Casey's here. Both the young ladies hanging out with me tonight. Jen is back at Command HQ. And make sure you head to rockthistownrecords.com and create an account. You just got to hit the little guy up in the upper right-hand corner. And then all we need is a first name, last name, shipping address, and email address. And we send out invoices every Friday morning. Shipping is a flat $7 rate. So if you buy 1 record, it's $7. If you buy 40 records, it's $7. And so the more you buy, the more you save in shipping. And then you have 7 days to pay the invoice. If you don't pay your invoice, you get put on the naughty list. Can you get off the naughty list? Yes, you can. If you're on the naughty list twice, though, you never get back off. So we have 1 person on the naughty list. So a credit to everyone out there. We only have 1 person on the naughty list. A, he didn't pay his bill, and B, he was very inappropriate. So there you go. That'll get you on the naughty list right off the bat. A double whammy right there for that guy. So what are you going to do when people are crazy? So that's the way it goes. All right. The B-52s is 19. If anybody's interested, that's a VG++ copy on that one. Does that make sense, Stephen? If it does, that's cool. And then once you create an account, let us know, and we'll go from there. And Stephen says, hey, Richard, hey, Adam. So those guys, I'm guessing that Adam and Stephen could vouch for you because you're cool. Hey, Martin, have a great night as well. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out with us. What else we got in here? We've got Al Green for you. That is $9. A VG Plus copy on that one. The jacket looks pretty good. There is a sticker on here we elected not to remove. Do I know any of the Al Green songs on here? He does Unchained Melody, but that's the track list on the Al Green album if you want to see the track list there. Cool.
Donna was first.
All right, Donna first on the Al Green. So Donna has that for 9 right now. One from the back. This is Jaco Pastorius, Pat Metheny, and others. And that is $14. And it's in excellent condition. The jacket's got a little wear on it, especially on the spine, but it presents pretty well. And so there you go. $14 for Jaco by Jaco Pastorius. All right, and Al Green is at 15 now with Jason. I already did that one. And there we go. We got Grand Slam by Rare Earth, sealed copy. It's got a saw cut, and it's only $5 as well. So there you go, $5. Some deals in here tonight.
George is interested in the Jaco.
George has the Jaco for 14 right now. Cool. Thank you, George. I also have the Race Allen group, A Soulful Experience. This is funk from 1975. Funk and Soul. It's a VG copy. It is $5. And it's got Ring My Bell on it. Is that the Ring My Bell? I don't think so, but you never know. It could be that. Ring My Bell. That is Rance Allen Group for $5 if anybody's interested in that one.
Jason's out on Al Green, and he's going to get the Rance Allen Group.
All right. Jason's going to grab the Rance at 5. Thank you. Donna was second on that one. And right now, Donna has the Al Green at 16. We'll do a last call for you, Donna, on that one at 16, since Jason is out. We'll do a last call on the Jaco for George on that one. I've also got Bruce Springsteen. That is etched vinyl. It is Only the Strong Survive by Bruce Springsteen. It is a 2 LP, and it is $14 if anybody's interested. So a VG Plus copy of a recent release by Bruce Springsteen, I guess you could say. And it's him doing covers. So Night Shift is on here, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe it's not covers. Is this covers? I'm trying to get a sense on this. Well, I saw Night Shift, and I thought, well, maybe that's a Commodore's cover, but I don't. Maybe it's not. So but I don't know.
I'm not sure it says covers.
Oh, it says covers. Yeah, there you go. Volume 1. So it is covers. So it maybe is Night Shift by the Commodores. There's a bunch of other stuff on here that I just don't really know. When She Was My Girl, Hey Western Union Man, I Wish It Would Rain, Don't Play That Song, Only the Strong Survive, Soul Days featuring Sam Moore. Not too shabby.
It's going to George.
All right, George is going to grab the Bruce for 14. Thank you, George. And he's also going to grab the Jacko Pastorius for 14. Very nice. And Randy's going to grab the Rare Earth, a sealed copy of Grand Slam. There you go. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it. And then Donna, I didn't forget about you. Al Green, that goes to Donna for 16, right? Yes, 16 on the Al Green. All right, I'm going to take a sip of my tasty beverage. We've got a few more So Choice records to go, and then we've got a few more Encore records to go. And then next week, as mentioned, I have some cool stuff coming up. I have those Badlands records, Voodoo Highway and self-titled. I have Hold Your Fire by Firehouse. I have some LA Guns. I have more Metallica. I have Van Halen. I think I have a Van Halen Japanese press of 1984 and Birthday Wish to Van Halen 1984. Played that in the store today. Do you have a favorite song from Van Halen 1984? If you do, give me a comment. My favorite song, of course, back in the day used to be Jump, and then it slowly progressed because Eddie is a guitar god to House of Pain. And then now I would say it's Girl Gone Bad because not only is Eddie hitting his groove in Girl Gone Bad, but Alex hits the groove in Girl Gone Bad. Dave is fantastic on that song. And then, of course, Mike is always great. So happy 41st birthday to Van Halen 1984, 41 years ago. Oh, my God. But a fantastic sounding record. And, yeah, do you have a favorite song? And what is the favorite song by Van Halen off that record? Do you I'm going to say it, are either of you two cool enough to have a favorite song off of Van Halen 1984?
Favorite song?
Favorite song off of do you know Van Halen 1984?
Yes.
And do you have a favorite song off of Van Halen 1984?
Not particularly favorite.
Okay.
I've listened to it so many times.
Oh, you have?
It's a record that I was forced to listen to in my childhood.
Okay, cool.
So I don't really have a favorite on that one.
Wow.
I've listened to them all a few too many times.
Casey? So obviously what we found out is Amanda's not that cool. Or she's been burned out on Van Halen, which is fair. It's like Led Zeppelin back in the 80s. I just enough of the Led Zeppelin when we wanted to hear Van Halen and Motley Crue and Leopard. What about you, Casey? You got a favorite?
House of Pain.
House of Pain? Nice. That's a deep track.
I like it.
I love it. Very nice. All right, let's see. Mike. Hey, Mike. Mike Spins. I love it. I love that name. Still loves Jump. Yeah, Jump is a fantastic song. All Wait. I agree, John. All Wait is also a fantastic song. Dave says Panama. Very nice. Richard says Panama. Hot for Teacher. Drop Dead Legs. It's just a banger album. Rebecca said Jump. Brandon with All Wait and House of Pain. Tito with All Wait as well. So yeah, it's just a fantastic album. So I think I got a Japanese press of that. Was there a Japanese press in the back of it? Yes, there is. Amanda confirmed it. So there you go. Cool. Top Jimmy. Oh, yeah. And if Jimmy Lewis is with us, Top Jimmy cooks. Top Jimmy swings, baby. Top Jimmy. He's the king. All right. I also have the Miami Vice soundtrack. This is a VG Plus copy for $9. The cover isn't perfect by any means. I'm going to say it. There, I said it. But it's a cool, it's obviously got the instrumental to the theme. It's got Smuggler's Blues on it by Glenn Frey. Own the Night by Chaka Khan. You Belong to the City by Glenn Frey as well. In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. I think that was an anniversary on that one too. I think that one is like 44 years old today. That In the Air Tonight was the first single from Phil Collins. And what a first single, huh? As a percussionist, Amanda, you no doubt love that song, yes or no?
I mean,
In the Air Tonight?
it's good, but like the iconic drum break is so simple.
Let me get the mic a little closer here. Amanda's kind of crapping all over our music tonight. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Did you hear that? I'm just teasing you,
Brandon's in
Amanda.
on Vice.
You know we love you. You're the best. What else is on here? You've got Grandmaster Melly Mel with Vice and Tina Turner. You better be good to me. That's awesome. And then some more instrumentals by Jan Hammer. So that is $9, a VG Plus copy if anybody's interested. Cool.
Brandon is in on Vice.
And Brandon's in on Vice and Jorge, Hot for Teacher, very nice. And Brandon, Drop Dead Legs, yes indeed. That is a great groove. So the only song that didn't get mentioned was there a song that didn't get mentioned. I think everything got mentioned. Maybe not 1984 because that's more of an instrumental that leads into Jump, but I think everything else got mentioned. So there you go. Cool. All right, what else do I got in here? I have, who is this? What's this? I don't know what that is. I'm being Danny Elfman in The Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this? I don't know. It's a VG Plus copy. It's $19. Oh, it's the Grateful Dead Live. Oh, it's got a little ringware, a VG Plus copy, but this is an OG copy. It's got some edge wear and a little bit and some spine wear. But let's see, what is this? It's a 2 LP. Dark Stars on here, St. Stephen, the 11, Love Light, Death, Don't Have No Mercy, and We Bid You Good Night. So that is the Grateful Dead, and that is $19, a VG Plus copy. I've never actually seen this record before. It's Live Dead. And if I have seen it, maybe it's in a different type of thing there. So there you go. Estes, House of Pain, boom, rock and roll. Jimmy's interested in the Grateful Dead, so he has that for 19. And Brandon has the Miami Vice soundtrack for 9. I love the cover of Non-Point in Colin Farrell's Miami Vice movie. Yes, nice, Herper. Very nice. All right, what else we got in here? This is a 12-inch single, Oingo Boingo. This is $34. $34! This better be a hell of a 12-inch single by Oingo Boingo and Danny Elfman. Not My Slave, Club Dub Mix, and the extended remix. So I guess that might be a hard record to find, I guess. So anyways, $34. So on that one. And then I've also got, what is this? Grease Band? UK pressing for $9. That's a little prog rock. And Rebecca's going to grab the Oingo. Very nice. All right. Thank you, Rebecca. On MCA Records. And then let's get Brandon the Miami Vice soundtrack. Thank you, Brandon. This is what I imagine the Franz brothers dress like. They dress like Crockett and Tubbs when they go out on the town.
I can see it.
Yeah, John and Jason are Crockett and Tubbs. And then Jimmy, because Top Jimmy cooks, baby. He's the king, is going to grab the Grateful Dead for 19. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that. See, I feel much better tonight. Last night's show, I was just all discombobulated. Tonight, we're just flowing. I'm vibing off of Amanda. Casey's rocking it over there. And Jen's probably made some comments to us in the Casey Shadows. Oh, nice. Jen's made some comments in the chat saying that Amanda's on her list because she doesn't like Van Halen 1984 now. No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. Anyway, so all right, cool. What else we got in here? This is Chicago something. Looks like somebody took a crayon to this record. That's kind of awesome. It looks like I would have colored this when I was like 5, I'm going to say. I think I would have been too old at 6. A VG Plus copy for $9. The jacket's in pretty good shape. There's a little tearing, like some of the record, like something stuck to the tearing. Wait, is this part of the record? I can't figure that out. Maybe it's supposed to look that way. Maybe if you know, you know. What record is this? It's a 2 LP. It is Chicago. What is this? Chicago 3? I'm going to need Amanda to come help me out on this one. Yeah, no, that's fine. I also have another Grateful Dead record, and this is, what is this? This is Blues for Allah. That's a VG Plus copy for $19. There is some ringware, but an OG copy of Blues for Allah from the Grateful Dead, that is $19 on that one. Oh, what's the name of the record? Is it Chicago 3?
Yeah.
Okay, and are these actually part of the cover? It almost looks like there's some tearing, but I think now it's actually part of the cover. It's meant to look that way. Or doesn't it?
No, it's the cover.
Oh, it's the
Just
cover?
The
Okay.
design of it.
Okay, so the design.
It's withered.
So the color, that is actually the design. So there's actually nothing wrong with the cover. So the cover is actually great. So that is $9 if anybody's interested in that one.
And Jason's in on the Grateful Dead.
Canyon Clark vibes. So yeah, you know it, Jason. Jason's in on the Grateful Dead, so he has that for 19. And Donna, thank you. Yes, I guess it's part of the cover. I'd never seen that record from Chicago, if you can believe that. So, but yeah. All right, let's keep going. This is Fathers and Sons from somebody. Muddy Waters. Oh, Mike Bloomfield, Paul Butterfield, Buddy Miles also on this record. It is $9. It's got some significant wear on the cover. You got the iconic scene there between Adam and God. And then you've got Rose has written her name on the top there. So there you go. That's $9. We've also got George Thorogood. Is this George Thorogood live? $14. Yeah, it is George Thorogood live. Nice. What's on here? Who do you love? I drink alone. 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer. Bad to the bone. I didn't know we had this. This is awesome. That's $14 only on a buy it now in excellent condition. So there you go. All right. Donna's going to grab Fathers and Sons. Very nice. Thank you, Donna. And then I'm going to do a last call for Jason Franz on the Grateful Dead at 19. Thank you, Jason. And then I'm going to do a last call on the Chicago record for $9 on that one. All right, let's finish up this bad boy. Oh, the George Thorogood live in excellent condition. The jacket looks actually really nice. $14. That is Water from Your Eyes. Everyone's Crushed. Limited edition on red vinyl. That's still sealed. It is $9. So not familiar with these guys, but okay. Maybe you are. And then the Stones, baby. That is Undercover of the Night. $9, a VG++ copy with, I'm going to say it, and people probably going to go, "Who? There's a behind." My favorite Stones song of all time is Undercover of the Night. I just think it's so awesome. No, you don't have to cover it up. I'm just kidding. But anyways, that is the Stones. That is $9 if anybody's interested in that one.
And then Chrissy wants GT.
All right, George Thorogood goes to Christy. Very nice. Thank you, Christy. That is a great record. I love George live. And then Grateful Dead is going to go to our friend Jason Crockett Franz. Thank you, sir. And I'm going to put Chicago to the side. Cool album cover. And it's a 2 LP. It's $9. And then the last record in the So Choice is one more. The B-52s went over like a Led Zeppelin. However, the Grateful Dead doing much, much better because it is the Grateful Dead. This is a Grateful Dead from the Mars Hotel, $19, a VG Plus copy. OG. It's got, some wear on the cover like the last couple. But all in all, a pretty decent copy of the record there for $19 if you're interested.
The Stones is going to go to Stephen Black.
All right, Stephen is going to grab the Stones. Let me go find the Stones. There it is. Cool. Hey, Casey. All right, cool. Thank you. I can't even remember. I can't even remember our signs.
What's the signal?
Yeah. What's the signal? But yeah, that's what it is. So, all right. We got to finish up these last bit of the Encore crate. I've got some really killer stuff coming up next week, and the following week, and the following week, and the following week, I like to think. So there you go, including the Office Space soundtrack. Ooh, me likey. I like that a lot.
Donna was asking if this one was still available.
And Donna was asking if this Ron Carter is still available. Peg leg. It's yours, Donna, if you want it. It's $14. Excellent copy, promo copy. And it's a jazz record. And I love the cover there with the footprints and the peg leg. Great cover by Ron Carter. So that is it's 14. So let me know if you want that. Also, James Gonzalez picked up the Great White, the Shot in the Dark today. So very cool pick up there, James, on the Great White record we had last night. All right. Let's keep going. Let's finish this out. This is Linda Ronstadt, Simple Dreams for $9 in excellent condition. And then we got Elton John still in the shrink, Victim of Love for $9, a VG Plus copy. We've got the Record Store Day version of Paul McCartney, and that is Half Speed Master, Red Rose Speedway for $29, still sealed, 2 LP. And then what is this? Joni Mitchell, $9, a VG Plus copy. That's got a significant amount of spine wear and some ring wear as well. Ooh, Paul Simon Graceland, a UK press. Nice. OG copy from 1985. And it is $29. A really nice copy. The hype sticker is stuck to the cover. They always did that in the UK. So for whatever reason. So that's $29 for Paul Simon. Yes. All right. George wants the Linda Ronstadt. Very nice. George, Linda Ronstadt. Wonderful talent. A proud Arizonian. And then Stephen is going to grab the Paul McCartney. Very nice, Stephen. Very cool. Sandy, who works in the store on Tuesdays and Sundays, she's a big Beatles fan. She would be extremely proud of you, Stephen. She'd be like, ooh, she loves the Beatles. There's never enough Beatles in her mind. Grateful Dead from the Mars Hotel, $19. Last call on that, a VG Plus copy on that one. All right, what else we got in here? I've got, oh yeah, the Graceland. Ace Frehley, Frehley's Comet. I love this record. I should buy this record. VG plus copy of Frehley's Comet, and it is looks like it's a European press from '87. And Into the Night is on here, and what else? Oh, Rock Soldiers. I love that song. Great album from Ace Frehley. That is, it's got a few small little mini creases off the spine and off the edge. But the album presents pretty well, in my humble opinion. $24 if anybody's interested in a little Ace Frehley action on that one. And then Alabama's Greatest Hits, that's $29. Ooh. And that is a VG plus copy of Alabama's Greatest Hits, including Mountain Music. Also, Love in the First Degree, Feel So Right, 40-Hour Week, Old Flame, Why Lady Why, and some live stuff from My Homes in Alabama and Tennessee River. And then some new songs from back in 1986, She and I and the Fans on that one. And then Lou Gramm, this is a fantastic record as well. $14, Ready or Not, a VG plus copy that has Midnight Blue on it, among others. So there you go. And apparently I found out recently that Vivian Campbell of Def Leppard played on that record secretly. Or maybe it was the second record. I forget. It was one of the records. So, yeah. There you go. All right. Grateful Dead is 19 if anybody's interested. I'm going to grab the rest of these So Choice records and put them back here. And we'll flip through those one more time and see if we have a winner on anything. And then in the meantime, I have Kesha. Sometimes when I'm feeling like I don't want to shower, I just take a Kesha bath. Lots of perfume I put on.
Yeah, and glitter.
And glitter. Perfume and glitter. Yep, exactly. That's what my niece always called it. I don't know, for some reason. She called it a Kesha bath. When you don't shower that day, it's a Kesha bath. Well, whatever. We love Kesha. This is $24. It's a VG plus copy. This is High Road. It is on orange and red swirl vinyl. And it is a 2 LP. So very nice. She's burning a candle at both ends, perhaps, there for Kesha. Yes. All right. Oops. George is going to grab the Lou Gramm. Thank you.
And then with the Ace and OG.
It was the who? The Ace. Yeah, the Ace is an OG. It's a European press from '87. But other than that, I mean, some people love the European presses. And some people just like, oh, I just want American presses. I get it. You know, different strokes for different folks, but to me, a great album is a great album. It's a great album, whether it's pressed in the Netherlands or whether it's pressed in Roanoke, West Virginia. So there you go. That is $24 for Frehley's Comet. And then also, let's see, we did the Kesha, and we've also got Man Man. All right, Man Man on pink and white vinyl. That's $14. Man Man is the name of the record. So not too shabby on that one. And then let me recap some of the early stuff from the So Choice. That is Journey for $19, an OG copy from '81 of Escape, a VG plus copy. The cover looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. Yes. And John wants the Ace Frehley. All right, John. There's Rock Soldiers and Into the Night. Love it. All right, thanks, John. Appreciate that.
And do not have any.
We do not, Spencer, at the moment have any Highwaymen in stock. We did have one a couple of months ago.
Yeah, we do.
Might have been our friend Harold that picked that up.
I think Harold did get it.
Yeah, so it might have been Harold that grabbed that. All right, cool. Let me recap this crate really quick. Man, and then, of course, the Journey I just mentioned. Kesha, Alabama's Greatest Hits, Paul Simon, Graceland, Joni Mitchell, Elton John, Water From Your Eyes. That is Grease Band, Pointer Sisters, Harry Nilsson, Michael Stanley Band, Taylor Swift, Jefferson Airplane, Buddy Holly, the Flying Burritos Brothers, Dexy's Midnight Runners, Joe Cocker, Tim Buckley, the Beatles, B-52s, and ABBA, Wishbone Ash, and Jenny Lewis.
Please answer Rebecca's question.
Cool. Rebecca has a question. Is that Beck available? Yes, it is next week coming. That's right. That's another record we have coming next week. So Mellow Gold from Beck, an OG US press from, I guess, back in the day. Cigarettes After Sex has the guitar pick. It is $34. It is a picture disc. And we had the B-52s with Wild Planet for $19. Chick Corea for $14 in excellent condition. Belle Biv DeVoe in excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket's pretty damn good too, I'd say. That is Poison for $99. Them Crooked Vultures is $169. That is a VG++ copy. It's looking for a new home tonight. Discounted that by what? 40%? 40% discount as it tries to find a new home. And I predict it will find a new home tonight. That is A Flock of Seagulls. That is Transfer Affection. That is $14. Reissue of Abbey Road for $19. Excellent condition. And then finally, Jim Croce, Photographs and Memories for $14. More B-52s. That is $19 on the Warner Brothers label, white label. And then Chicago 3 for $9. Great cover. And then, of course, Grateful Dead. So that's the big shoe. Let me recap the Mondo crate, I guess the new crate tonight. If you're joining us a little late, let me do that really quick, and then we'll get out of here. Oh, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Who was interested in the Gang of Four? Do you remember?
Katie was first.
Katie.
And then Randy.
And Randy.
Double check.
Was it Randy? We could flip a coin on that one.
I mean, Katie was first.
Did you pick up something from us this week? Because obviously I wouldn't ship a record if you didn't order anything.
She did, right?
It's just 3 records. And
Okay, cool. So you want to? We got coins. We're a store. You want to flip a coin? We'll give Katie a chance. If Katie or Randy are hanging out with us,
Is Chicago a 2 LP?
Chicago is a 2 LP. Yep. You can wait until Katie calls it. Katie, if you're still hanging out with us, if you want the Gang of Four, we'll flip a coin on that one. And if we don't hear from you, then I guess Randy, if you're there, we'll ask you to flip the call it on that. So there you go. Coraline is brand new vinyl. Bob Seger, Greatest Hits. Let me know if you need prices on anything. Deftones, Saturday Night Wrist, Firehouse, self-titled. Arctic Monkeys, ABBA, The Smiths, Clairo, Iron Maiden, Arctic Monkeys, Lana Del Rey, Fleetwood Mac, Coldplay, Michael Jackson, Metallica, and a Pretty Reckless on that one. So, Katie, you want to call it? Heads or tails?
Donna's getting Chicago.
All right, Donna's going to grab the Chicago. Thank you, Donna. Very nice. And Katie can call it, I guess, heads or tails. And then either you or Randy can pick up the Gang of Four. And then last call on Them Crooked Vultures. It's $169. I'm not going to lower the price anymore because this is just an amazing record. Super hard to find. So $169 last call on that. Katie calls heads.
How much is the Bob Seger?
Let me do it onto my hand if you can. That's terrible. Do it onto your hand, then you show your hand, okay? There you go.
Do you want to flip it?
Okay, I'll flip it. Sorry. The Bob Seger's $41.99, Santiago, for his Greatest Hits. All right, here comes the flip. Let me see if I can do this. I haven't flipped a coin in 25 years. Whoa! See, that didn't work. Can you grab that? Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Why don't you flip it?
Okay.
And then you tell me what it comes out as.
Oh, well, that was a bad flip.
Here comes the flip.
It is Tails.
It's Tails. So Randy going to get that. If Randy's here. Well, Randy has to be here to claim it. We'll make that a prerequisite. If Randy's not here anymore, Katie will get it. And then Michael is said Little Crooked Vultures. Are you interested in them Crooked Vultures? It's 169, Michael, on a last call on that one. So there you go. All right, that's the big show for the week. Like I said, Mellow Gold coming up next week from Beck. We've got the Badlands records. I've got what else do I got next week? I've got the Firehouse, Hold Your Fire, second record from Firehouse. I got the Office Space soundtrack. I've got a ton of stuff. I'm going to post a video about that tomorrow on Facebook, maybe on YouTube as well, and then also in our Facebook group if you want to hang out there. So there you go.
We do not have a Santana Greatest Hits in the store at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have a Santana Greatest Hits at the moment on that one. And let me know, Michael, if you wanted the Them Crooked Vultures. It's 169. It does have a little bit of a tiny little seam split there on the top, but other than that, pretty good. And it's a VG++ copy on that one. So I guess give me a confirmation because you mentioned Them Crooked or Little Crooked Vultures. So give me confirmation. Otherwise, Jen and I are going to buy that record. So there you go. So yes, Michael does want it. All right, cool. So Michael picks it up. So we're going to be Michael. We're going to get a little cowbell for you here, buddy. I know Jen and I have debated buying it, and if it made it through the night, we were going to buy it, or I was going to buy it for us because we love this record. Gunman is my favorite song by far on this record. It is such a great record. So Michael's going to grab the Them Crooked Vultures. Congratulations, Michael. That goes to Michael for 169. And we do a cowbell, an honorary cowbell on anything over $99. We need some music to go with it eventually. We'll get that going there. So there you go. All right, cool. Nice. It's like more of a dinner call. So maybe if you haven't had dinner, but it's still pretty cool. And yeah, concur, Rebecca. Nice pickup on the Them Crooked Vultures. So cool. That's it. Seeger hits available. Yeah, George, it is. It's $41.99. Greatest hits from Bob Seger. Because someday, baby, you'll accompany me. So there you go. All right. Anything else I should talk about? We are open tomorrow. The store is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow. And then again on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'll be here. Amanda will be here. And Casey, yes, will be here.
Yeah.
She will be here tomorrow. Casey will be here. Casey or Sally K Sally K Shadows. And then on Sunday, Sandy is here from 11 to 4. And then back on Monday, Audrey will be here on Monday because we're open on Mondays. We're trying to be open on Mondays for the first time ever. We haven't traditionally been open on Mondays, but since Audrey's in town, we got some extra bandwidth. And I use that word because that's very much of a geek word from if I was a programmer. And I have been in the past when it comes to the internet and coding. Yes.
George is going to get the Bob Seger.
All right. George is going to grab the Bob Seger. And then next week, Sandy back on Tuesday. And then we're back live on Tuesday night at 5 p.m. So I'll be posting a video about all that cool stuff coming up. I'll be posting that tomorrow, probably late afternoon here. And so make sure you check Facebook and all the socials. And that's about it. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. And yeah, thanks for some of the new folks that have joined the party. I always appreciate it. And Michael, thank you. And Katie, we never heard back from Randy, so that's going to go to Katie. So add that gang of 4 for the Peel sessions to our friend Katie. So there you go, Katie. Good job. And there you go. I see Amanda made a comment in her private chat. What is this? You've already calling yourself Daylight? I typed in your name today. I called you Daylight in our chat, so you didn't notice that, I guess.
Well, because it doesn't say my name on it.
Oh, because
so
I see.
Yeah.
Got it. I got it. Okay, cool. All right. And yeah. So there you go. We'll see you back here next week. Appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for another great week, and have a great weekend. And take care. Bye-bye.